Dear students of class 12th English, today our topic is the heritage of India, that is chapter number 7, written by A.L. Basham. In this lecture 3, students, we will teach paragraph number 2. Let's begin the paragraph number 2 from the heritage of India. In paragraph number 2, the writer says, before we go through this paragraph, I would like to give you the title of this paragraph, An Epitome of Hindu Culture. This is said about Mahatma Gandhi. Why is this said? Let's know. Paragraph number 2. Mahatma Gandhi was looked on by many, both Indian and European. Both Indian and European means both people from India and Europe. It was an opinion that as the epitome of Hindu tradition, that Gandhiji was the epitome symbol of Hindu tradition. It means, according to the writer, the people of India and Europe consider Mahatma Gandhi as the example of Hindu tradition. Mahatma Gandhi was the example of Hindu tradition according to Indian and other people of Europe, but this is a false judgment. But the writer does not agree to it. What does the writer not agree? The writer does not agree to this fact that Gandhiji was the epitome of Hindu tradition. According to the writer, he was much influenced by Western ideas. Yes, did you know? The Mahatma Gandhi was not the epitome of Hindu culture because according to the writer, Gandhiji was very much influenced by Western ideas. That's why he was not an epitome or an example of Hindu culture. Because an example of Hindu culture can't be affected by any Western ideas. Gandhiji believed in the fundamentals of his ancient culture. Although Gandhiji had a firm belief in the basic rules of ancient culture and tradition, but his passionate love of the underdog, his passionate love means extreme love of the underdog. Underdog means the people who are below the rank, means who are underprivileged or who are deprived of facilities, and his antipathy to caste. And second thing, the hate of Mahatma Gandhi against casteism, though not unprecedented in ancient India. Let's take up to here the sense of this sentence. But Gandhiji loved passionately to the downcast people. I mean the people of bad condition, and his antipathy to caste, and he did not believe in casteism, although it was unprecedented in ancient India. Unprecedented means that was not seen in ancient India. Were unorthodox in extreme. But if we give attention to Mahatma Gandhi, we see that he was unorthodox in the extreme. Orthodox is a person who is conventional, and unorthodox is a person who does not believe in old rules and system. If we observe Gandhiji very seriously, we find that he was a man of modern thinking, and it was not seen in ancient India. He owed more to European 19th century liberalism than to anything Indian. If we observe the activities and lifestyle, then we will come to know that Gandhi's lifestyle was affected by 19th century liberalism that occurred in Europe. It means Gandhiji was influenced by this liberalism than anything Indian. It means that was not Indian at all. His faith in non-violence was, as we have seen, by no means typical of Hinduism. If we say that Mahatma Gandhi was a non-violent person and non-violence is taught in Hindu religion, it is false. Gandhiji didn't learn this non-violence from Hindu religion, but he took it from the 19th century liberalism. In the opinion of the writer, Mahatma Gandhi owed this non-violence to this 19th century liberalism. I finish this sentence here so that you may not be get confused. Let's begin. Gandhi's predecessor in revolt, the able Maratha Brahman B.G. Tilak, and Gandhi's impassioned Lieutenant Subhash Chandra Bose were far more orthodox in this respect. If we take the companion of Mahatma Gandhi, B.G. Tilak, who came before Mahatma Gandhi, and Lieutenant Subhash Chandra Bose were far more orthodox. It means they were very conventional in their thoughts. For Gandhi's pacifism, we must look to the Sermon on the Mount and to Tolstoy. In the beginning of the paragraph, I told you that Gandhi's non-violence was related to the 19th century liberalism, and it was also related to the Sermon on the Mount and to Tolstoy. Tolstoy was a Russian writer, and Sermon on the Mount were the preachings given by Jesus Christ. It means when Gandhiji was affected by the preachings of Jesus Christ and he was affected by the thinking and ideology of Tolstoy, how can we say that he was the example of Hinduism, he was the example of Indian culture? His championing of women's right is also the result of Western influence. It means his favor for women's right was also the reason of Western influence or Western ideas. Dear students, the rest part of this paragraph we will study in our next video. Thanks.